Hello Aries, this is your Mars retrograde special. So this is good if you are Aries rising or Aries sun. Be sure to check both your sun and rising signs for the most accuracy. So what's happening? Well, Mars is slowing down to retrograde, and this is happening on the 9th of September and will be retrograde until the November 13th. So we have about 6 weeks where your ruling planet Mars is really undergoing a lot of change and transformation. So for you, this is affecting how you put yourself out into the world, your first house, your energy, your effort, your drive. Mars also rules your sex drive as well. So during the retrograde in general, you might feel that you have less energy. You may feel just a little less oomph in your day. And that's, I know Aries have a lot of spark because they're fire, but you'll have less energy during this. And it's because you're reflecting on how you want to put yourself out into the world, and that's going under this transformation and changing how you put yourself out there. Now during this cycle, Mars is going to square Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn, all in that 10th house. So this can bring frustration and resistance from bosses, higher ups, people in authority, the world at large, governmental structures. Those types of things are slowing down your pace or blocking the energy that you're putting out. So, that's something to be mindful of. So I put a few questions together for Aries. And one was, how can I shift the way I assert myself? So Mars hasn't been retrograde in Aries since 1988. So that's a long time. So you're now shifting the way that you do things and reflecting on how you want to change, how you fight for yourself, how you defend yourself in the world, how you put your energy out to do what you want to do for you. You are changing that now. Second question, in which ways do I encounter resistance from authorities, bosses, in the way that I assert myself? So if you're seeing when you assert yourself a certain way, you get a certain response from authority figure or boss, now is the time to reflect on that and think, how could you possibly assert yourself differently and have a different outcome? That's your second question. So instead of, pushing your agenda or what you're trying to accomplish, you're going to have to work within certain parameters during the retrograde season. That doesn't mean, you can't do what you want. It's just changing the way you assert yourself and your will. And so I put an affirmation together for you. I step forward with strength and determination and continue to work hard to achieve my career goals. So, you can say that to yourself when you need to, when you're feeling resistance during this Mars retrograde. Also, because it's the physical body, the first house, and you're in Aries and this is your ruling sign, plenty of exercise over the next 2 months. You can be really tired. Mars retrograde does, lower the energy. Try to go for a walk. Try to do something that makes you feel good, to use that energy so it doesn't manifest as anger. I picked a gemstone for you, which is kunzanite, and it's a clear gemstone with some pinks and reds in it. The camera's not really picking it up that well because this one doesn't have as many dark red spots. But that's the stone that I intuited for you. So you can try to work with that if you have that. That's for opening up the heart chakra, and it'll soothe any of the anger, frustration that you might be feeling during this period. And yeah, I wanted to let you know that tomorrow, a friend of mine, Ellen Shapiro, who does amazing healing work, we are going to do a live, which includes a little bit more about, in general, the Mars retrograde, and we're going to do some, Ellen's going to guide us in some EFT tapping, which is a healing technique. And I thought that would be really a useful tool during the Mars retrograde. So thank you so much for watching. I would love it if you like and subscribe. And you can follow me on Instagram. And if you'd like a more in-depth reading, you can book one at hearthouseastrology.com. Bye for now.